Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to our next episode of the 205 Live Universe Mode. This one, as the last episode, is going to be the final 3 matches qualifying for next episode's Money in the Bank ladder match. Who will join Gargano, Dunn and Tony Nese? We'll find out tonight. And here he comes then. First of all tonight it is Tommaso Champa. Still no idea why this guy wasn't on the game this year. It's one of the biggest oversights in 2K, but to be honest, it really just summed up what was to come. The game has been quite buggy. They seem to have forgotten about a lot of things. They've patched a few things in, but obviously still missed Tommaso Champa. And next up then we have got Kyle O'Reilly. So of course Adam Cole had his opportunity to qualify last episode, unable to do so against Johnny Gargano, and now it's O'Reilly's chance to really dwarf the stable's leader. Right then, here we go, Tommaso Champa versus Kyle O'Reilly. The bell goes, we are underway. Which one of these two guys will join Gargano, Dunn, and Nese? And what the hell is Roderick Strong doing in the ring? Roderick Strong is just not quite with it, is he? It's a bizarre one, isn't it? So also in tonight's episode, next up for you, we have Andrade, Cien, Almas taking on Rey Mysterio, and then our main event will be Finn Balor versus the former Mr. Money in the Bank, Ricochet, who was able to really embarrass himself by trying to cash that Money in the Bank in a few episodes ago and getting absolutely hammered by Neville, who'd already had a match. Pretty insane, really, actually. I mean, we always say when you're Mr. Money in the Bank, you're almost guaranteed the championship, but Ricochet proving us wrong in this universe mode, eh? Nice running knee strike in the corner there by Tommaso Champa before dropping some boots into Kyle O'Reilly as well. Kyle O'Reilly, great super kick there on Ciampa. Then Ciampa now taking O'Reilly up, spins him, drops him into an air raid slam onto the knee. Brutality there by Tommaso Ciampa. Now dropping a boot in the face of Kyle O'Reilly. And now Ciampa looking to fold O'Reilly up and wrenched him back in. It's a lazy version of a Boston Crab. It's a clover leaf. But O'Reilly is able to break free, kicking Ciampa away. Now O'Reilly taking Ciampa down. Again, two men who were great on the independent scene. Of course, Kyle O'Reilly was a main eventer, but also a fantastic tag team wrestler as well. Of course, as Red Dragon alongside Bobby Fish. And also, for those of you who remember a little bit further back, Kyle O'Reilly was in a tag team with Adam Cole called Future Shock. Which was a pretty cool tag team as well, really. I still remember the takeover when those guys made their debut. It was amazing. I really enjoyed that takeover. I mean, don't get me wrong, we knew they'd signed. There was no surprise to it that they'd signed, but it was just the fact that it was the fact they put them together, which I think really got me, because I just wasn't expecting it. It's like they signed AJ Styles, they signed Ciampa, they signed Gallows, they signed Anderson, but they didn't really put them together. With those guys, they did put them together, and we've basically got one of the best wrestling stables on the go at the moment, and hopefully a stable that we'll see on the main roster pretty soon. I think night after WrestleMania, Undisputed Era have got to come up, surely. Surely. They don't hold any gold at the moment, do they? I think they've got the Tag Team Championships, haven't they? But I'm sure War Raiders will have them at some point. Nice right hand in the gut there by Kyle O'Reilly. Ciampa with a boot in the gut of O'Reilly. Gets around the back now into a German suplex. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip, looking for a second Keeps the grip, rolls the hip, looking for the trifecta of German suplexes. And gets it. Tommaso Champa now in firm control. He is looking to become Mr. Money in the Bank next episode. I feel like by next episode we should have had the DLC. So maybe we can showcase a couple of new members of the roster, as Ciampa only gets a 2 count off of the Project Ciampa. And who knows, if Ricochet wins his match in the main event here this evening, we can utilise the new Ricochet. It's a pretty good DLC for us. It's a shame it didn't come out a little bit earlier, really, because they are ones that we do need. I mean, Leo Rush is on there, I think. Mike Kanellis, who's part of 205 Live, apparently in real life as well. Ricochet as well. So they're pretty useful people we could have used. Nice butterfly up, but Kyle O'Reilly reverses it into a Hurricane Run. Not quite sure what Bobby Fischer's up to here, distracting the referee, but it's allowing Kyle O'Reilly a chance to hit that brain buster before just booting the chest of Tommaso Champa. Now, of course, in our first Money in the Bank ladder match, it was Kyle O'Reilly that got into that match by defeating the other 3 members of the Undisputed Era in a fatal 4-way elimination match. So he's looking to get himself into a second Money in the Bank ladder match as O'Reilly slides up the back of Ciampa now. Throws him into the corner. Follows up with a running forearm. Now boot in the back as well. Another boot into the spine. There's the pin. No, he keeps a hold and rolls it in. Nice work there by Kyle O'Reilly. Wrenching back at the arm and the leg. Ciampa is able to break free though. Now O'Reilly does catch him with that big, stiff paw. O'Reilly now sends Ciampa into the corner. Ciampa sends O'Reilly around, and O'Reilly hits Ciampa with the elbow right in the face, and then nice running super kick by O'Reilly on Ciampa. Once again, though, going after that arm. And there's the arm breaker. Wow. Big move. And now O'Reilly stalking Ciampa, looking for something. Can he lock into it special? There's that front guillotine. Jumps up, puts his legs on there, so the entire body weight of O'Reilly was on the neck of Ciampa. Is Ciampa going to survive this, or Ciampa out? Ciampa taps, and O'Reilly is going on to another Money in the Bank ladder match. Kyle O'Reilly, I've said before, he's a real underrated star in my opinion. I mean, part of this tag team, but he could easily be part of a main event picture anywhere else. As you can see, Ciampa unhappy again. It's not gone well for Ciampa recently, losing this match. And of course, losing a tag team match a couple of episodes ago with Johnny Gargano as well. And not looking happy with himself, is he? Not looking happy at all, Tommaso Ciampa. Needs to go back to the drawing board. And here is our next match of the evening. Unfortunately, I messed up and managed to cut the matchup screen. But it doesn't matter. Either way, it is going to be Andrade, Cien, Almas versus Rey Mysterio. And first up, we have got Andrade. We had a fantastic match on SmackDown against Rey a couple of weeks ago. I think WWE are pushing Andrade now because they are worried with the rise of AEW at some of the big future names they could lose. And I think Andrade is one of them. I think Vince has realised that Andrade could be the future for Latin American wrestling for the WWE and someone they can use to really help generate money from that market. And here comes his opponent then, Rey Mysterio Jr. I miss the good old days when he used to come flying out of the stage. That was amazing. Good times. Either way, this could be a fun match. 2 great Latin American wrestlers, lots of speed, and we're going to see who comes out on top. So here we go then, Andrade, Cien, Almas versus Rey Mysterio. Interesting match. I don't think we've seen these two in the ring against each other so far in our Universe mode. We did have this little run in NXT where Andrade was taking on lots of Latin American wrestlers. And there was also a match at the beginning of this Universe mode where we did see a triple threat, Andrade, Rey Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero. But I don't think we've seen these two a one-on-one as of yet. So this will be pretty fun, and what's going on here? There's Eddie Guerrero's music. What? This game is so broken, you know. This game is really, really broken. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Eddie Guerrero just hits the three Amigo suplexes on Rey Mysterio Jr. And there's the pin by Andrade. Only one cut. That. Oh my god, this game, it ruins everything. I'm so disappointed. I'm so annoyed with this game. I really am. Right. Let me bring you up to speed with what should have happened. So, if you've been following the storylines, I'll go through it quickly because it has been quite a long-standing storyline. It's been going on for quite a long time now. So, back in the NXT Universe mode, Andrade Cien Almas was debating that he was the best Latin American wrestler at the moment. He then went on to beat Sin Cara, Kalisto, Lince Dorado, Gran Metalik, and proved himself. He then started saying how he was the best Latin American wrestler ever, which obviously rubbed Eddie Guerrero up the wrong way. Eddie Guerrero made a return in NXT and ended up taking on Andrade at NXT Shabby Takeover. Begin this universe mode, we saw Eddie versus Rey versus Almas in a triple threat match, of which we saw Eddie get the pin for the second time in short succession against Andrade Cien Almas. Andrade took exception to this and attacked Eddie Guerrero a couple of episodes later, really viciously backstage, to the point where Eddie was not able to turn up and fight in his Cruiserweight Championship match, which led to, obviously, Neville making his return and getting the championship. Tonight, of course, Eddie Guerrero makes his triumphant return to get retribution on Andrade Cien Almas and to try and cost him this match. Obviously, the game had different ideas and decided that, nah, we don't want to do that. Let's switch and let's make Eddie attack Rey Mysterio. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Either way, Eddie Guerrero is back. He makes his triumphant return. Of course, he got brutally assaulted backstage by Almas, which included a hammerlock DDT face first into the concrete floor just inside from the car park. And now he'll be looking for retribution here against Andrade. I'm just fed up with this game, I really am, I tell you. And the thing is, I was just taking the mick of the previous episode, wasn't I, about the about Tommaso Champa and how he was a prelude for the game being buggy and missing lots of things and that sort of stuff, and we should have seen it coming by just Champa missing, and then it just backs me up by doing something like this. And I know I set it up correctly because I did it 4 times to make sure I did it correct. But the problem is you can't re-record these now. Once the show's gone, the show's gone. So unfortunately, we'll have to pretend that it happened correctly. I mean, if I was good at editing and quite clever, maybe I could have figured something out, but I can't. Fucking game. I fucking hate this game, you know. I really do. Let's hope that AEW's new computer game is going to be a lot better. Can't be much worse, can it? Anyway, Almas continuing the assault here on Rey Mysterio. But Eddie Guerrero is back and attacking Rey Mysterio for some reason. I'm sure I can try and find a way to write it in. I've got ideas. Hammerlock DDT, there we go. And surely that's going to be enough as Almas goes for the 1, the 2. No, I need a 2 count. Almas now looks to continue the assault, trying to figure out a different way, trying to figure out another way to try and get the victory here. Of course, the hammerlock DDT was not enough. Rey's back up now. Nice suplex. Oh, he's going to use the 3 Amigos that was used on him earlier on by Eddie Guerrero. There's the second. And the 3rd Amigo. Rey now heading up to the top. Willing Almas back up to his feet. And Rey missed him. Oh. What to do? What to actually do in this life? Nice. Wow, look at that bridge. It's immense, isn't it? 1, 2. Only a 2 count. That was a really nice bridge, that was. Oh, and the battery's low on the controller. It's always nice to know. Almas now rolling Ray over. Still looking to work over that leg now with a leg breaker. Almas willing Ray back up to his feet. And here he is now on his feet. Stiff right hand by Almas, taking Ray out. And now there's the stiff right hands by Almas on Ray. A boot in the gut as well to finish it off. Now Almas just dragging Ray close to the ropes. He's going to put his feet up on the ropes to try and get an extra elevation for the win. I've never seen anyone win a match like that in this game, to be honest. See Ray going for the knee of Almas, but Almas fighting back with a knee in the gut. But then Ray pops straight back up and sends Almas to the outside. Ray, wow. Went for the spinning heel kick and Almas just ducked him and Ray went flying into the ground. Almas now throwing Ray back into the ring. Slides back in as well. Almas now backing away into the corner. What does he have planned? Nice handspring. Backflip kick to the face. Now into the pin by Almas. 1, 2, and no. Still not free. What does Almas have to do to finish Ray off? Of course, Ray has got incredible resilience on this game. Nice forearm there by Ray. Nice, an X Factor as well by Ray on Almas. Ray now heads up to the top. Is he going to actually hit this one? Frog splash as well. There's the pin. 1, 2... Only a 2 count. Wow, the resilience of both of these guys is incredible. Nice shoulder block there by Almas. Dropping the gut there as well. Now Almas wrenching back at the neck of Rey Mysterio Jr. Ray breaks free. Oh, a nice forearm there by Almas as Ray taking Almas down. A boot across the chest as well. There's the pin. 1, 2. No, only 1 count. Ray bringing Almas back up. Great match between these two. If you just ignore the whole Eddie Guerrero situation, it's been a great match between these two. Really enjoyed it, actually. And of course, still got one more match left for you here this evening. It will be Finn Balor versus Ricochet in our main event of the evening. Almas with a boot in the gut of Ray, and Ray with that rough, stiff right hand on Almas. Almas sends Ray into the corner. Almas taking Ray up, locks him into the Tree of Woe. And now Almas going to summon the soul of Low Key. Boom. Double foot stomp in the corner by Almas. There's the pin. 1, 2. No, still not enough. My God. What's it going to keep to take either? What's it going to take to keep either of these guys down? Almas is thinking though. As he goes, cartwheel, backflip kick. Ray avoids it. Ray now sending Almas into the ropes, looking to dial it up. 6, 1, 9. Heads up to the top to finish it off with a frog splash as well. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Rey Mysterio, that was a nice little finish, actually. That was a nice little finish, and Rey Mysterio Jr. goes into our Money in a Bank ladder match. So from a recording point of view, everything went perfectly well, apart from Eddie. Eddie attacked the wrong person. But I'm sure I can do it. I can do this. I can do it. I can in my head. I can do this in my head, right? You ever seen that meme where like all the all the like the mathematical equations coming down front of the eyes. That's exactly what's happening to me now. Okay, I've got this. I've got it, right? Rey Mysterio attacked... Sorry, Eddie Guerrero... I'll say I've got it. I messed up straight away. Eddie Guerrero attacked Rey Mysterio Jr. because Eddie wanted Almas to win. Now, why do you ask? Why would Eddie want the man who assaulted him and has had him out of most of this universe mode injured to win this match? Well, that is because I had promised Eddie Guerrero a match against Andrade, Cien, Almas at Shabby Mania. And Eddie decided that if Almas was the champion, he could kill two birds with one stone. If Almas held the belt, then Eddie could not only get the opportunity to get the championship match he missed early in the universe mode, but also defeat his bitter rival. And that is the reason why Eddie Guerrero assaulted Rey Mysterio and not Andrade, Cien, Almas. Did I just about keep that together, or is that just a mess? Who knows? Let's find out. Let me know what you think. Do you think that's a viable reason? Do you think I've managed to pull a rabbit out of the hat there, or do you think I'm just clutching at straws? Either way, it's main event time. Here we go, the main event of the evening, and fighting for the last place in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's going to be Finn Balor versus Ricochet. Here we go then. Here first comes Finn Balor. He'll be hoping to get a victory here. We've not seen much of him in a championship or main event picture so far in this universe mode. And this is his big chance to try and earn himself that briefcase. And of course his opponent is going to be this man right here, Ricochet. And this will be the last time we see this Ricochet core. So everyone, lift up your hand and wave goodbye on your screen to the core version of Ricochet. Because the DLC, for me, does come out in a day or two's time. So if he does win here, then in the Money in the Bank ladder match we will have the correct Ricochet, the real one. But it's going to be easier said than done, as he has to get past Mr. Finn Balor. Finn Balor then versus... Is Ricochet's face scan missing? It does happen every now and again, either way. As Finn just goes straight through Ricochet, the boot to the back of the head as well. Ricochet back up. I think his face scan does seem to be missing. That does happen every now and again with these cores. Some of the logos don't load, and you don't notice some of them really. Like the odd little logo on the trunks and that, you don't often notice it too much. However, when the face scan's missing, it's very, very obvious. And again, it is a bug with the game where that does happen quite often. Finn now, Ricochet on his shoulders, drops him. Wow, knees to the face. Is Finn going to squash him? No. What? Coup de grace? 1, 2. Well, everyone wave goodbye to Ricochet's core because he has just been eradicated from 205 Live. And Finn Balor, wow, that was such a quick and easy match. I was not expecting that at all. Wow. Finn Balor has just destroyed Ricochet. So, we will see. I'll tell you what, I might actually put Ricochet in a match next episode as well, just to showcase the new Ricochet core. Is that all the cores that are downloaded, I think, as part of that DLC? I think there's a few women. Of course, we won't be using them because they don't really fit this roster. But I think that's about it. So, I'll try and find Ricochet a decent opponent, then maybe... might just give him Seidel, maybe. That was an old tag team partner, wasn't it? Ricochet versus Seidel. Either way, we have our 6 men for the Money in the Bank. It is going to be Gargano, Dunn, Nice, O'Reilly, Rey Mysterio, and Finn Balor. One of those 6 guys will be Mr. Money in the Bank, and that will be next episode. So, of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like, and, of course, subscribe if you would like to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of the 205 Live Universe Mode. Bye.